No more talk. No more talk. Come on, let's get it. It's showtime. It's showtime. It's lights, cameras, action. It's showtime. It's showtime. It's showtime. You can get this work. It's showtime. No more lip service. It's time to make it happen. Gun club, Goodie, pimpin' them head to tail captain. Papi got it slapping like a wild beast savage. This ain't black magic, boy. I get it from my daddy. Big dog status, beware of the owner. Independent major boy.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is 216 DJ Papi, and we got the legendary Khujo Goodie in the building.
Yo, what's happening? You know, already know what time it is, man. Zone 3, Zone 1, all the zones in the crib and check game. I got my West Coast cousin in the house. I'm talking about the regulator himself, Warren G. What's up, home team?
Much love,
Good
man.
to see you, brother. Good to see
here.
you, man.
Same here.
Hey, man, good to have you here, man. We've been trying to get you for a minute, man. Glad we bumped into you at the 4-day, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And this is how everything, you know what I'm saying, turned out, man. But Papi got some questions, man. He want to ask you, man. Ben want to ask you. Big fan, man. So
what I'm gonna try not to do is ask a lot of stuff that people already been asking. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, our audience ain't their audience too. So every now and then we might sprinkle a little something.
Fact.
But I'm just gonna go off the cuff. It ain't about to go in no order because I'm a huge fan of you.
Much love.
As the DJ,
Yes,
the
indeed.
producer.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the rapper.
Yes, indeed.
But you worked with two of my favorites, man. Again, I'm from Cleveland, Midwest, so I know that I was surprised when I heard about it because I felt like in real time I didn't know that you helped produce or you produce MC Breed.
Yeah.
Gotta get mine, gotta get yours.
Yes, indeed.
damn, I didn't know that.
How did you, being from the West Coast, end up meeting Breed?
I met Breed through DLC and Rodney G.
Okay.
You know, at that time, you know, DLC was with us while we was doing the Chronic.
Right.
And Rodney G was his manager, so they used to come around. Well, Rodney G used to come around, so I mean, we had pretty much we was pretty much like done with the Chronic and you know, doing all the stuff we was doing, so I had a lot of free time on my hands, so I'm steadily trying to work, so whatever was out there where I could work to give music, I was trying to do that, and Doc hit me, was like, G-Dub.
Wow.
He said, Breed and is here and he want to get some music from you. You know, because Doc, you know, he had told him Warren had a lot of input on the Chronic, so you know, you know, he doing his thing.
Right.
You know, so
My fault, go ahead.
So, I mean, Rodney G and DLC called me and told me, you know, Breed wanted a track from me, and I was already a fan of his, even though I may be a year or two older than him.
Wow.
I was a fan of him. Of Ain't No Future in Your Front. That was that was a party classic for us on the East Side. So it was like,
man, that was the question I was about to ask. Like, I didn't like us from the Midwest, man. I know that the South mess with us a lot. Certain parts, though. You know, in Cleveland, we kind of neutral. We mess with it all.
Yeah.
You know, everybody come through there.
it's a lot of talent there too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask you, like, how did y'all get hip to Breed, like being the West Coast? Cause we thought that shit was almost just local.
I mean, they started playing it on K-Day.
Okay.
You know, started playing it on K-Day. So, I mean, it was just like, wow, like this is dope. So, and that was the only hip hop station that we had at the time.
Right.
It, you know, that they started playing it, and we jumped on it, and it fell in love with it. It was a party classic.
Hell yeah.
A hood party classic. Straight up.
Hell yeah. We was jamming that shit down here too.
Oh yeah.
So did Breed come to you, or y'all sent the tracks to him?
Well, I came with everything.
Okay.
I came with my drum machine. I came with
went to him.
It was live. I went straight. Man. When they said he wants some music, I was like, oh, okay. Boom, jumped in the car, loaded up my MPC 60, all my discs.
Wow.
And went up there and got busy. And then I called Colin Wolf, who's a bass guitar player.
I remember Colin.
And I told Colin, I said, Colin, I need you to come up in here and play bass on this record that I got, that I'm gonna produce for MC Breed,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't even know Tupac was gonna come in there.
Damn.
That was like, I guess that was like a humbug that Pac came in there because he popped up in there, and he was just like, shit, let me get on it. Like,
Oh, damn.
and
Oh
he,
wow.
He jumped
Look
on
at
it.
that
He
shit,
had the
though.
little
Yeah.
beanie thing on.
Yeah,
We used to wear
yeah.
those.
Yeah.
We used to
That
get
high,
them
like,
on.
high right, low left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that the only track that you produced for him, or did y'all have some
Nah,
more?
he
No,
had-
I did
the other one
a
with
whole
Pac.
album
Yeah.
on Breed
Oh,
after
shit.
that.
You did Everyday Ho?
I can't
was
tell
on that-
you.
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know
yeah,
every
yeah.
day all the names, but I did.
Wow.
I did. I think
I know you did the other one.
I
with
did
Pac
at
and
least.
Breed, with Pac
I
was the
forgot
top
how
on
many
there.
tracks on there. I did probably all of them except for maybe one or two, maybe.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Shit.
What, on that album that song
Yeah.
came out on?
Well, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
I did
Damn,
did a
B.
lot of records with Breed. You know, good dude, and that led to
Damn.
me. Actually, I admit that's when I had met Pac then. Well, actually, I had seen him before through Above the Law and those guys, but
That's when you met him.
we wasn't like
Yeah.
like
Tight like
yeah,
that,
you know. So it was like, hey, what's happening, man? What's
Right,
happening? So
right.
boom, I didn't hear from him no more.
Right.
And what was so crazy is that I had a record called Endo Smoke that got picked up for Poetic Justice soundtrack, and that opened the door for Tupac to call me because he heard the record and he was like, well, who produced that?
Yeah.
So, and they was, Paul Stewart and John Singleton told him, well, Warren G did that. And
Wow.
he called me, but I didn't believe it was him when he was calling me because I was like, this ain't Pac calling me. What he gonna call me for? But then, so I hung up. I hung the phone
That real
up.
nigga hanging up.
But he called me again. He was like, this is Pac. And he was like, you did the song on the Poetic Justice soundtrack, da 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 da. I was like, yeah. Endo Smoke. And he was like, man, I need some records. I'm working on a album called Thug Life, and I need some records. So I grabbed my shit once again. Grabbed my drum machine, my MPC, my disc.
Right.
Took off and went up to Echo Sound,
Right.
and
Right.
pulled all my shit out, and that's when I did my definition of a thug nigga and How Long Will They Mourn Me?
Yeah.
Both of those the same day.
Them bitches was soulful too, bro.
Ooh, listen.
Yeah,
So
that shit was
listen,
soulful.
man. God, dog. I'm so glad you brought that up because when I hear How Long Will They Mourn Me, right, and then I hear your album. You know where I'm going?
I
So
flipped it again.
Yeah, I knew it. Hey,
And
I
put
knew
Nate
it.
on it.
I knew it. I listen, man. I'm only. What was
Yeah.
that? That might have been what 95, maybe 94.
That was 90.
3, 4.
Let me see.
3.
Wait a minute. That was
No, your album ain't come out till 94.
so
right?
that was like 90. That
93,
might have been
91?
90, 92, 93 up in that area.
Oh, wow, 13 years old and figured that out.
But see, you gotta give respect to the OGs that came before you.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? See,
Yeah.
when you talking 93, 92,
Yeah.
I mean, we ain't even really, Dungeon Family ain't even really bust a grape then. You feel what I'm saying? It was like 93, if we gonna even go that far back. 93, but when you talk about 92, 91 and in the 90s, brother, you gotta give it up to the ones that came before you, bro. You know what I mean? So that shit is awesome, bro.
Oh yeah.
When you said y'all was working on the Chronic album, what type of input did you have on the Chronic album?
A lot.
As far production,
ideas, just skits, everything. What I did was I went and bought every black exploitation soundtrack, that movie soundtrack from everyone possible, because I knew I could find something that would go with what we was doing, because our whole thing, the whole Chronic, pretty much was built off of the riots.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that was what fueled us to do the Chronic.
oh, really?
Shit, man.
And it was a lot going on, so I bought every exploitation album I could get.
Wow.
Had went to different record store, buying break records, buying just doing everything that I could to contribute because I didn't want to, just be a dude just sitting there. Even though I could rap, I could DJ, I could do it all, but it really wasn't nothing happening for me. So I had to get in where I had to get in, like prove, like let me get in here and do my thing, and just started bringing ideas to Dre, and he's such a genius. He would take the shit and flip it and turn it into something. You know what I mean? And a lot of stuff, like I would bring different ideas, like if I had some nuts on the wall, would those be what, like the Rudy Ray Moore, all that shit came from. I bought every Rudy Ray Moore album at the time. I bought all the black exploitation albums at the time. At that, that was done. And I was just buying a gang of records. That was like my role. I would go get all of the records, get the ideas, and then I would do, some of the stuff like a lot of stuff I would do it, on the MPC 60, which Dre taught me, and Hutch from Above the Law and Dre both showed me they showed me the game as far as being able to produce on the MPC 60.
That was the machine back there, the MPC 60 or the SP2.
SP 1200.
Yep, SP 1200.
And I couldn't never get the SP 1200.
That shit it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it was weird to me. I was like, it just
had like faders on it and buttons on it. It looked like it was nothing, but you know what? That's all DJ Muggs even worked on. He didn't work on shit else but
the sound was just, it wasn't like clear to me. It just wasn't clear. It was just like a kind of like, but that's probably what motherfuckers was liking.
Right.
But I had a lot of input on there, as far as like the skits, the ideas, the whole nine of the whole,
bitch was so
whole
real,
thing. But
bro.
we all as all together, we just everybody collectively we all
put a masterpiece together, bro.
Yeah.
Man, that
like
shit
even
sounds
these
so
nuts,
real,
I told
bro.
Dre, I said, Dre, on these nuts, I said, turn the mic on. Went in the booth, this was a real call. I called my homegirl and did the skit, for real. I really did it like at that time because I was trying to holler at her back then. And so I joked around with her and shit. She was telling me I'm getting my hair and my nails up because that's all the women was about.
Saturday in the hair salon.
Hey, I'll help you get your hair and your nails done. And but I did a joke on her, and to this day everybody is saying these nuts.
For real.
You know what I mean?
For real, bro.
It's a trip.
Hell yeah. I remember doing that shit. Man, I got a DJ from Rudy Ray Moore, man.
Damn, that's big.
Yeah. I was surprised I got the damn phone call. I'm like, nigga, Dynamite? They're like, It's like, shit, all right.
Oh yeah.
Man, he still was talking shit. He
talking.
He
never stopped. He never stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he never stopped.
Man, you had them skits on point though. Like
it did.
Like with the time, the way the world was at that time, and the riots y'all had. We used to BT to show it, so we would see it too. And like, damn. But man, one of my favorite skits that you had, like going into the songs, that Little Ghetto Boy.
Oh man, I was just thinking that same.
Well,
shit.
now Little Ghetto Boy. Let me see. Oh, you mean
at the beginning?
You really don't understand.
Yeah.
That was from the Mac.
Yeah.
And the I was so deep with shit kind of around that time that that was a feeling how I was feeling about what was going on around us.
Yeah.
So that was kind of like me musically talking to Dre.
Right.
Like you really don't understand, do you? In order for us to make this thing work, we got to get rid of the this, that, and this. Meaning the bullshit that was going on around us.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's real, bro.
And that's what led up. But Little Ghetto Boy, I did that record and Dre took it. It was like, let me flip that.
Yeah.
But I did a song to it already. It was me and my Mr. Grimm, who I did Endo Smoke with, it was me, Mr. Grimm, and another artist named Zagu. It was all three of us. We did the same beat, and I had the drums going boom boom bah bah boom bah with the same boom bah bah boom bah boom bah bah boom bah. But then Drake took it and he calmed the drums down and then flipped it again. Yeah.
That shit was so visual, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was visual as fuck, man. I just think that all the music coming out the West Coast, man, especially with NWA, that shit was just so visual, bro. I mean, to the point to where
the damn story.
Man, that shit was almost like a fucking movie, bro.
Yeah. And that's where I learned it all from. Just being, I was just a pup around all them dudes, and I used to be there over at Audio Achievements with Dre and Eazy and them when they was doing Niggas for Life.
Oh, man.
I actually, if you listen to Niggas for Life,
I do.
Hey, never got paid for it, but hey, it's all good.
Right.
I was like 16, 17 years old.
Yeah.
Remember 1-900 to Compton?
Yeah.
That's me.
For real.
Get your hands up. You know, that was me.
Yeah. Oh, man.
On that skit. I did that skit. It was me and L.A. Dre.
Wow.
Hell no. I never fucking knew that.
Yeah.
I never
Dre, he was
thought
part
that.
of the crew with
L.A.
Dr. Dre, right?
Yep, L.A. Dre. He was
World Class Wrecking Crew, right?
Well, no,
That's not L.A. Dre.
L.A.
Okay.
No, L.A. Dre was around all of that.
Okay.
But he was a keyboard player, was a musician, so he was bringing a lot of input and with the keys back then.
Amazing, bro.
Good dude, man. Rest in peace, L.A. Dre. That was my guy, man. I got some crazy stories with him, man. They went on tour and he let me take his car to keep it until they got back.
Yeah.
Shit, I was gone in that motherfucker. It was a Suzuki Samurai.
You're supposed to.
It was
the Suzuki Samurai.
Suzuki
Yeah.
Samurai. It was the square, the first one, the square body. And the two little things came out together. Oh, I was on the mission.
Oh, yeah.
That nigga had to catch me to get that motherfucker back. I was gone. I was gone. I apologize to him, but he was calling, trying to get his car, and I'm like, man, shit, all right, Dre, I'm coming. Never show up. I was hitting corners.
Hey, you're supposed to, man. Hey,
I
that's
had
what
that
brother do,
motherfucker
bro.
for about 3 weeks, maybe more than that.
He was heated.
He was on fire, but that was my guy. I gave it back to him, and
it's all good, man.
Yeah.
All good, man.
Question about the Endo Smoke. My bad, Joe, man.
Go ahead.
It's just like when I say, man, I could probably recite all his shit. Like I remember when Regular just came out, I was already hip to you though. I used to be on ride my cousin on handlebars.
oh yeah,
I was the DJ trying to be like you, and make little beats and shit.
Yeah.
But I had the little Gemini mixer that only could record only a few seconds. So I should just try to make whatever the fuck I can get out of it. I should make him like, look, man, you gotta sing it like this dude, man. This is Nate, dog. You gotta sing it like this. Shout out to my cousin Spike. They too, nigga. It was that nigga. But the Endo Smoke, I remember hearing that, right? Because I didn't listen at the time. I don't know what came out first. Did Murder Was the Case come out first?
Endo Smoke was before Murder.
No, I'm saying that or Poetic Justice. Which movie came out first?
Poetic Justice.
Okay, so I didn't listen to the soundtrack at the time, but that little bit of that Endo Smoke that was on Murder Was the Case, I'm like, man, what the fuck?
Look, remember on Murder Was the Case, they was playing Endo Smoke.
That's what I'm saying.
The thing. So that was before.
Right.
Yeah.
And I knew your voice, and I was like, man, what Warren G song is this?
Oh yeah.
And I couldn't find that motherfucker back then, man. Yeah. Well, I Googled it.
Man, what would they play my shit over?
That shit was
in the scene with Snoop getting ready to get shot. Bitch.
That shit. That's
it was a perfect. I mean, it was. The record was cracking around that time. It was cracking.
That
motherfucker went gold too.
Hey,
that shit was hard.
Supposed to, bro. Good music, goddamn. You can't stop good music, bro.
No,
you can't stop it, man. But with that being said, man, like who was some of y'all some of the OGs that y'all looked up to as far as like when it came down to West Coast music? You know what I'm saying?
I looked up to everybody. I'm like, shit. I was Run DMC, NWA World Class Wrecking Crew, Easy. I mean, I was younger than them, so I looked up to all of them.
Right.
The Beastie Boys, Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick.
I'm saying like producer wise.
Oh,
like,
producer wise.
Yeah.
I looked up to production wise. I looked up to hip hop was Dre. You know, Dre was incredible, and as I grew, I wanted to be like Quincy Jones and or what's his name, Lalo Schifrin.
Lalo Schifrin.
Yeah.
Damn, why that name rings a bell? Lalo Schifrin.
He did some of the biggest, scored some of the biggest movies ever. Like
Damn.
Mission Impossible. Da-na-na, da-na-na, na. I got to see him perform that at an event I went to. Me and Snoop went to an award event for him. And he was being honored, and they walked him out there. He was moving like they had somebody escorting him. They got him all the way out there moving slow, and they sat him behind the piano.
Yeah.
And he sat there for a second, and he just was like, going off. I was like, what? I was like, but I was a fan. Him and Quincy Jones. I wanted to be like them.
Yeah.
And Curtis Mayfield. Yeah, and actually Curtis Mayfield had wrote me a letter, just like tripping off, like you know, pretty much like I see you youngster really trying to be a producer. You know, so he really wrote me a really dope letter. I can't find the letter, but he wrote me one.
Man, I tell you, we didn't even know Curtis Mayfield stayed around the corner from the dungeon where he was recording from. I mean, he probably stayed maybe about like 10 minutes away from us.
Wow.
So we fucked around, and we was like, shit, we're gonna go record to at another studio.
Yeah.
So we rolled around the corner, pulled up the Curtis Mayfield crib, man. Man, we up in the house, we up in the studio, man. That's when we recorded some of our soul food songs up in there.
Oh my God, that's one of my favorite songs. Good old fashioned soul food. Oh yeah.
Curtis Mayfield, man. That's yeah.
Oh my God, that's my shit. I was banging that like heavy. Like I still bang it. It's in my playlist.
We got so much love from the West Coast, bro. It was crazy. It was like, man, I couldn't believe it. You know what I mean? That people from the West Coast was really feeling our shit. So we actually when we actually came to the West Coast and just seeing all the love that we was getting, man. Jordan Downs. I mean, people like CJ Mash were pulling up on us, man. I mean, it was so much love from the jump, man. I mean, Cypress Hill. I mean, goddamn Dog Pound. They're just showing us just so much love, man. Because I guess they can relate to the music, man. It was just that shit was. West Coast was some of the biggest markets.
Man. We love the South. I'm telling you, we love. You know, like I said, like most of the guys that I looked up to was from the East Coast. You know what I mean? And East Coast, West Coast, the South, it don't even matter. I fuck with everybody, everything. When I do my music, I do it for everybody, because a lot of, like, sometimes guys will be like, that sound too West Coast. How the fuck this shit sound too West Coast? I'm just doing music. It ain't a certain sound. I'm doing shit for everybody.
Right.
It ain't, I ain't tunnel vision. I'm doing shit for everybody.
Nah, man, did you say that too? Because you was one of the people that popularized G-Funk. You know what I mean? So, like, what is the definition of G-Funk? What is the ingredients that makes up G-Funk?
Chords, strings, rings, melodies. G-Funk. The rhythm is life, and life is rhythm. That's the definition right there.
Already. Well said, bro. Well said.
God,
well said.
Man.
I was introduced through Hutch and Laylaw.
Butter Law, bro.
Yes, indeed. And
shout out to 187, man, for sure.
Man,
yeah,
for
they
sure.
took 187. That's my guy. They took me under their wing.
Wow.
You know, I lived with Laylaw and Hutch. You know, I didn't really have no place to go, so they took me in. And I seen he did an interview, and he was like, Dre had told him, "Well, I just bought a house with Michelle A. Let him go with you." I'm like, did he really say that? God damn, cold nigga. Cold nigga. Man. So I lived with Hutch and Laylaw.
Wow.
And
Wow.
Hutch used to just show me shit and like, you got to do this and do that. And then Drake did the same thing. He showed me a bunch of stuff with the MPC 60 as well. But it started with 187, you know, ended with Dre. And then from that point, I just, you know,
just grew your own wings.
Yeah, just grew, you know, by watching them, you know, do their thing, not copying them or trying to do what they was doing. I wanted to do a different vibe. Like, so I made mine. It wasn't too soft, but it was still gangster, but it was smooth and it feels good.
Yeah. That's hard to put a label on that, but it's a different. It's a different. It's a different genre of music. Just like you got hard rock, then you got soft rock. You know, you got metal. You know what I'm saying? You got yacht music. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, nah, bro, you created a whole nother genre.
I remember going to record
stores, took it around the world.
Yeah.
You know, so people be like the G-Funk. You know, the G-Funk era. That shit. I made that shit huge, and I still give the credit. You know, as far as like, for them making me a part of G-Funk.
Right.
I took that shit and took it to a whole nother realm.
Of course, bro.
You know, because it wasn't really nobody saying that anymore.
Right.
So I always kept it with me, because that's where I was with my guys. I was down with my homeboys above the law. So we was, you know, it's gangster funk. And so I took it to a whole another realm.
So Butterlaw, were they from Long Beach? Okay.
187, and he was from Pomona.
Okay.
Laylaw and Gomac was from LA.
Okay.
KMG. I think he was from KMG was from Pomona. Total Chaos was from LA but lived in Pomona.
Man,
and then Cocaine.
Cocaine
was
he been around for a minute, huh, bro?
Yeah, he was around back then. Cocaine was around back then, but he wasn't always with us all the time. He was doing his thing. He was rapping and he was busting.
Right.
It was a different style he was doing.
Yeah.
It wasn't like super gangster shit. It was a different style. It was him, and then it was Kilo as well. It was another artist who 187 and Laylaw and them was working with around that time as well. But Cocaine from Pomona, 187 from Pomona. I lived with 187 in Pomona and lived with him in Colton. I mean, them was my guys. You know, I didn't have nowhere to go.
Nah, bro.
You know, when they took me in,
you
know,
bro.
So I always show love, rest in peace to Laylaw and Gomac and KMG. Yes, indeed. My guys.
Man, them dudes, man, we wanted to claim them so bad when they dropped all of that shit, man, like California.
No.
Like, if you come my way.
Oh, yeah.
I'm good. Man, that shit hard. When I tell you, my father had that shit. So we call stealing booking. My father go buy that shit, man. I book that shit. He's like, man, you see my Butterlaw? I'm like, nah, I ain't seen it, man. I get on the bus, be in there thugged out. Like, man. Man, I used to be like DJing our little basement parties and shit, just mixing the tapes, because my uncle had a mixer and I couldn't find his needles.
Yeah.
So I would switch this wire, RCA, play tape A, play tape B. Man.
He gonna figure it out, bro.
Yeah.
He gonna figure it out, bro.
That whole fucking the Butterlaw. Man, them first 3 albums to me was classic.
Living Like Hustlers.
Was you there with them when they was like working on
Living Like Hustlers? That was living like a.
You had front row seat to that shit, then, and making it that.
I was right there. I was right there when they was doing it. It was dope. Like just to be there, just clowning around, having a good time, talking shit. Eazy was my guy too.
Yeah.
He used to always call me Professor.
Like,
hey, Professor. Even when him and Dre was into it.
Yeah, he's still.
Oh, they said they would. To me, they wasn't beefing like that because Eazy stayed right here. Okay, Dre house is right here. It's a hill that slant right here.
Mm-hmm.
The back gate to Eazy's backyard is right here. So he could walk to his back gate and look right down at Dre front door. So he used to drive.
If they really wanted to, they could.
He used to drive around the corner. He'd drive around. He'd pull up on me. Professor, where Dre at? I said, shit, he out. He out, somewhere out in the street because him and Snoop will bounce out.
Yeah.
And I'll be at the house just fucking with music all day.
Wow, man.
That's just that's how we got Corrupt signed.
Yeah.
Because him and Snoop battled at the Roxy. Went to the Roxy, they battling. It was vicious. I ain't gonna lie.
I hear Snoop say it though. I hear Snoop. I heard Snoop get that nigga up most high.
He have to.
He said, "Man,
he was vicious. It was like, this nigga, you got your hands full on this one, Snoop. This nigga right here is dope,
man."
So. But they was going at it, necking. They was bam, bam, bam. So it was like, damn, this nigga dope. This nigga dope. He dope. There wasn't nobody. It was like they both dope.
Yeah.
So we had to broke it all up.
Break that shit up, man.
And I got his number. I said, man, give me your number. Got his number, and I hit him probably like maybe 2 or 3 weeks later, and brought him up to the house up in Calabasas, and did a demo tape on him. Yeah, and we had a song called "What More." What more can I say? What more can I say? With the Isley Brothers.
Oh shit.
What more can I say?
Shit.
Boom 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 apple boom boom. Boom, 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 boom. I think that was Bob James too. He tore a hole in that shit. We did like 5 songs.
You got a copy of that still?
I ain't got none of it. Actually, I think I might have. I may have a copy of What More Can I Say?
Wow.
Yeah.
So that shit didn't even come out.
Nuh-uh. That was just. I just did music on him just to let Dre and them hear to see if he could get put on with us, and that's exactly what happened.
Wow.
Let Dre and them hear the shit. They heard the demo from Corrupt. And Suge and them was like, we signing this nigga. Signing.
Goddamn vicious, boy. Goddamn shit.
I goddamn Corrupt, man. Like I say, man, I was raised off all of y'all, like coming from Eazy to the full NWA. World Wrecking Crew first. Because I remember my mother used to be driving, that shit would come on the radio late at night, turn off the lights and shit. I remember, I'm talking about like, man, I really felt like at one point in time, man, I was almost a West Coast nigga, man. I know. Oh, yeah, shit. I was with Dad. I seen Dad's the other day, right? We all kicking it, whatever. I just busted out rapping it, man. He's right there with it. He like,
I taught Dad's how to produce.
Yeah.
Say that, man.
I taught him how to do. I taught him what I was taught on the MPC 60. I taught him. And then he started doing stuff. Bringing ideas as well.
Y'all was like a motherfucking like.
He brought in a couple ideas. That's my guy though.
No, that's my guy.
Him and Snoop is they cousins. They go going through whatever they going through.
Though.
Just that.
From what I was asking that nigga, like, all right,
but it's that's why I don't get in that mix, because I tell him like, but I don't act funny, even though Snoop my best friend. I ain't gonna act funny with you because you my guy too.
Already.
But while that shit was going, me and Daz was bumping heads. I invited him to come to my. I had a pop up. I did a barbecue pop up. He came, hung out, ate some barbecue,
good shit,
and had a good time.
Good shit.
But them my guys, man. I don't get in they.
Did you and Daz ever co-produce some stuff?
No.
What?
Never. Nah, we ain't never co-produced anything.
Wow.
I taught him.
Yeah.
Y'all got any songs together? I'm trying to think like in my head.
Damn,
like,
I got a song. Damn.
Wait a
what is
minute, wait a
that?
minute.
Dun 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 boom boom. Dun 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 dun.
Y'all do anything on the butter run together?
Nah.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I think him and Corrupt, I think we actually, I was on the original version of Let's Play House. Let's play house.
Wow.
I was on the
vocals?
Yeah, I rapped on it.
Ah,
Yeah.
shit, man.
And Santa Claus took me off.
Nah.
Or I don't know who did, but they took me off the record. So
He's a Santa Claus. Somebody did, huh?
yeah, yes, yeah. So it was, I was with Def Jam at that time. So
Ah, okay. That might have been some conflict of interest shit with the business
for
part.
nothing.
Yeah. No, I'm saying with the business, the label.
Yeah, but I'm saying it was for nothing. Shit, how the fuck can you stop or try to stop this connection when all these niggas came from me?
Right. That's what I don't understand about like the labels. Like shit I used to hear about back in the day. Some radio stations wouldn't say another radio station name or some shit like that. Like I didn't understand that. Like niggas know each other.
I did I'm the one that got everybody up at Power 106 when that started cracking. Swear to God. It was a show, what was it called? The roll call. I put Snoop on there, I put Corrupt on there, I put everybody and myself on that motherfucker. It was called the roll call with the Baker Boys. And my God,
I remember the Baker Boys.
they could ask them right now.
I remember
who
them.
set it off up there at Power 106. Warren did. He brought all these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And that's just what I just was trying to get us all put on. Like fuck it, like I'm trying whatever. I'm like to get us put on. I ain't like going for anything, but
you trying to make the goddamn play.
Yeah, we trying to
make the play go.
You know.
See, man, from like me studying y'all, man, you know, the 213. And my pager code was 21 and shit. I put that shit somebody like, oh, he on his way. Man, like, are y'all gonna have like a movie? You got to have one. Because a lot of people don't really know.
Yeah.
From the stories that, you know, I've been studying being a fan, that on some real shit, if he ain't pushed Snoop, we probably wouldn't get dog.
Yeah. He got a biopic coming out.
Yeah.
Snoop?
I think I've seen
in
it.
It's early 2027.
Talking about you.
Well, that's probably gonna segue into me getting my own biopic deal to do my story because I'm so involved in that.
Yeah.
You know, and it creates a whole nother story where it'll still involve Snoop and Nate, then along with myself as far as what I did to the 213, all of that.
Yeah. So 213 is you, Nate,
and Snoop.
And Snoop, okay.
Half dead.
Okay. Call my nigga half dead.
We had a whole crew. We had a whole crew. It's a gang of us, but like the main people. That was the main folks. But we had a gang of niggas with us. That was Hey, it was 213. We mashed somewhere. That's
So let me ask you this: like, what was the thing behind the regulator movement? Like what was that all about? Cause
it was a story. It was a situation that really happened.
Wow.
It wasn't just like that, but I smoothed the whole my version of I smoothed it out a little bit. But it was a situation where I couldn't do nothing. Some motherfuckers came and robbed the spot that we was on, and I didn't have no straps. Snoop, none of us had any straps, but the guy they was drawn down on our homeboys, and we couldn't do nothing. We ain't got nothing.
Right, I know that.
So it was like, it was a cold jack move, and but my guys, they bounced back, and maneuvered.
Hell Hell yeah.
When I had to get back. Yeah,
Had to make some things happen.
Yeah.
True that. True that.
And around that time, we used to always say, "You got to regulate this. You got to regulate that." So that was one of our words around that time in the neighborhood, and even around we was doing the chronic. You got to regulate that shit.
Yeah.
You got to regulate this. Hey, we're gonna regulate these hoes over here. We're gonna, so that was our word around there. So it stuck with me. So I took that story and created my own story, like kind of like that, but not like that. So, but it was. I went off the top on the first verse of that motherfucker when I said it was a clear. That was straight off the top of the head. Like it was a clear black night, a clear white moon woman. She was on the streets trying to consume some skirts for the eve, so I could get some phones, rolling in my ride, chilling all alone.
Oh man!
But people think when I say get some phones, they thinking like I'm talking about a telephone. We used to call, getting some headphones. So getting some headphones.
Hey, man, y'all tell y'all slang, man, was just so impeccable, bro.
And skirts was the lady. Some skirts.
I never knew the phone thing. That's new for me right now.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
I was like, these niggas getting burners.
And Nate came right in and pretty much free. I didn't see him write the shit, but he came right in after me. But what we did was, I told him, I said, let's go back and forth like Dre and Snoop did on G Thing. Let's do our own type of version like that. So I did the first 4, and bam, he came over the top. Then I came back with the next 4, and he came back with the next 4.
How did you meet Nate?
Nate was came to Long Beach as a kid. Very young, but our main Mississippi, our main hub was Kings Park.
Okay.
So we used to have free lunches. We used to have the free lunches. We used to go do the programs. Okay. Everything. That was our hub.
Take it back to the roots, bro.
Kings Park was the
that was our hubs, and that's where pretty much all our relationships started.
Wow.
All of us. But we all went to elementary. Not Nate, but me, Snoop, the twins, Dirty Left, who I saying DJ Snoop Dogg, Big Brother, call him Dirty Left. Even Snoop Security, Big Papa, the big black bald head motherfucker.
Yeah.
We all was in elementary school together.
You're still with him now, right?
Yeah. We all was in elementary school.
Yeah.
His real name is Thomas, but let me quit it. I call all of my guys by their real name.
That's how it is. When you know somebody, that's what you talk. That's how you call their name out, bro.
We all went to elementary school together. He graduated before us. We were still in Baby Papa. I just was on the phone with him on my way over here. Tick, rest in peace. That's one of our dogs. We lost him. It's been about a year now. Let me see. But all of us went to elementary school together.
That's tough. Bro.
All of us. And we still homies, and we tight today. We still, homeboys.
No, that's all you can say. You can say that you still kicking with niggas from that you went to elementary school from. Man. That shit is just shit is legendary, bro.
Yeah.
Legendary, bro.
Me and Dirty Left went to 6th grade camp together.
Okay. See?
Oh yeah.
See?
Man,
that's tough.
Hey, question, man. So on that Super Soul's, man, like I just, that was a female, right?
Yeah, that was Josh Skills.
Okay.
Yeah, she get down with me to this day. Like,
I just knew. Shout out to her. I know her whole damn. I know
she gonna be out here in a couple weeks.
Motherfucker, man.
Oh, yeah.
She was hard. We thought she was about to be the next big thing.
She was supposed to be.
What the fuck you been? That Super Soul was hard as fuck.
What happened is she what she should have did, which I should have been pushing at the same time, is for her to do her own record.
Yeah.
But she has brought in other females that was dope at the same time, like Neha. That's my dog too. Okay. All of the 5-footers is my dogs.
Yeah.
My homegirls, I love them. But Josh Skills, I should have been on my business part as far as telling her, let's do you,
Right.
and then we'll pull all the other
True
ladies
that,
in
true
instead
that.
of pulling everybody in
Right.
when you already had the motion.
True that.
So it kind of like slowed her down from taking off
Yeah.
because everybody else came in and they started doing stuff together as a group when she could have just did her own solo thing.
Yeah.
Oh man,
And
did she
then
like that
brought
herself?
and then brought. I met Josh Skills at Cal State Long Beach, cause I used to go up there. They used to have parties and shit, the step shows and shit. So I used to pop up, just
I ain't heard that shit in a
hanging
long time,
out.
boy. Step show, boy.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I met her up there freestyling,
Yeah.
bussing.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I told her, I said, I want to put you on my album.
Yeah.
I told her just like that. And that's when I went home and started digging
Yeah.
and came up with the beat. Boom, 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 boom. Gave it to her. And she did her thing, wrote it out. And actually back then she wrote it out. And I came back, I gave her the tape. So she wrote to the tape. Then when I came over there, she came, sat in the car. And we in that motherfucker, she just, well, this the super, the duper, I said, oh my God, I said, this motherfucker hard. I said, I gotta book the studio time right now. So I booked Track Records and went straight in there and knocked it down. And then I start, the whole wide world will watch me. Fly through the sky, getting love. Dip, dip, the whole wide world will watch
everything
me.
he was doing, I should be at home just
Mimicking
doing that
his own
shit.
damn,
Yeah. I'm telling you.
I was learning that shit like from Dre ass, like watching him.
Yeah.
Like the all, you know, when the scratch all of that.
Man.
Even on Definition of a Thug Nigga. It was my dad. He said my definition of a thug nigga. As soon as he say it tears the season to be served. What you doing? Mobbing like a motherfucker. Tears the season.
I did not know you was a DJ,
served.
bro.
Oh yeah,
know that, bro.
Man,
But see,
I ain't been doing it in a
wasn't
minute.
even out like that though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To the public, it wasn't that you was a DJ. You feel what I'm saying?
I was doing it.
He was saying that shit in his songs though.
Right,
He was saying that shit like
true that.
man, listen, as a DJ head growing up, man, like it's like certain cats who I just study. You know, of course, Jazzy Jeff.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
I was used to study him. He one of the others when that nigga did the BET Will Smith when they had the song where they had Ready Roxy beatboxing on their first album.
Yeah.
Parents just don't understand that first album. That nigga they had a song on that album where Jazzy Jeff introduced the Transformers.
Oh shit.
Oh my God, I lost it when I was like, what the fuck is that? I thought it was some alien shit.
Yeah.
I said, oh my God, I tried everything. I was like, I gotta learn this shit. I said, I was in love with Jazzy Jeff Transformers.
Hell yeah.
Him and who I think is Ready Roxy. I think it takes two to make a thing go right. The DJ, I think it was Ready. Him and DJ Jazzy Jeff, them and Bobcat.
Oh shit!
Wow, when Bobcat was transformed with LL Cool J on his, oh my God!
I think the first one I heard
Bobcat
Transformer was goddamn Eric B.
Yeah, what was?
But yeah, I mean, that shit was a torture chamber or some shit.
Yeah.
So something like that. I was like, God damn, I remember playing Pitfall, goddamn, with Tari, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, boy. I was like, God damn.
Damn, why did I didn't put my shit on? Let me put it on vibrate so it.
Terminator X was a motherfucker too, though, man.
Bro,
Terminator X was crazy as fuck.
Man, Terminator X was a mug too, man.
I gotta turn this thing on.
But yeah, Joe, I should just study like
wow.
When I would hear Warren G say that he this DJ, man, that just made me even lock in even more.
Oh, yeah.
And then I got to reading the credits like, wait a minute, man, this nigga up here doing this shit.
Yeah.
But when you named all those New York guys, right?
Mm-hmm. Jimmy Spicer is like one of the main guys that I like I ain't gonna say I bid his style to the max, but that was like I loved him so much because I was introduced to him through Dre, Count Cool Out. I don't know if you guys ever heard him. Count Cool Out. I get down, I get down, I get down all the way. I rock to the rhythm of the double R rock, and this is what I say.
Never heard of him.
I see what you're saying.
On my album, this DJ, he gets down, mixing records where they go around to the hip, to the hop. You just don't stop. Producing funky tracks till it makes you drop. I was such a fan of him that you know, it was like I ain't gonna lie, I fell in love with his style.
Right.
Because he was rapping regular, but he had like these certain parts where he would do like how I do on Endo Smoke. Endo Smoke, pass me the joint so I could take a toke. 1 puff, 2 puff, 3 puff, 4 puff, 5. I'm feeling real high. I'm leaning to the side in my motherfucking ride with the OG gangster glide. Ooh. Hey, now you know. Inhale, exhale with my flow. Break away, come again like this. The LB to the C, 2 times don't miss. Because if you do, you break, you'll get broke. It's me and Mr. G and the Endo Smoke. I was like kind of putting like a rhythm to it while I was rapping. And that's I learned that from him, but I didn't like bite exactly what he was doing, but that was kind of something that
on another man's foundation. I mean, that's what it's all about.
It was dope.
That's what it's all about, man. Taking that thing to the next level, bro. That's what it's all about. Just like it started in New York, you're supposed to build on another man's foundation and make that shit even better. You know what I'm saying? Because if it just stay in one place, that you're not doing nothing. You ain't doing shit for the culture. So it's all about definitely building on another man's foundation, bro. And that's what we here to do. Period. You know what I'm saying? So now big up to all the people that started it out, bro, and just you know what I'm saying, just kept us going. You feel me?
Much love. Yes, indeed.
Man, I got another one for a joke. Because when he was saying that, like I'm mixing stuff in my head as you talking, but the Jason Leary soundtrack, like how did y'all come
song for
with
the
twins?
I did the 5-footers on Jason's lyric.
And the twins too.
Damn, I don't think I rapped on that album.
He did, you was on the hook. They're going.
Oh, first round draft.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was one of my favorite beats right there.
Yeah, I know.
Boom, boom. That shit was hard. That shit was hard. Going. You better raise up, cause ain't no telling when it's on. Going. That was my shit.
So you made the track too?
Yes, indeed.
Man, God.
My guy T Green. I had T Green. I had T Green on the bass. Same guy that played on Endo Smoke. Same dude who played Gin and Juice. That was my guy. I brought him to the table.
Yeah, you got
T Green that played the bass. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Met him on the street.
Damn. On the street?
I met him on the street. He was on the street.
Playing on the streets?
No, he had his bass guitar walking in Hollywood. So I was like, "Do you play bass?" He was like, "Yeah." So I got his number. Boom. Start pulling him in.
Man, come on.
And from there, that brought Ricky Ross, which is a guitar player, dope. He played all over Tupac shit. T Green played all the Chronic. He played all on Doggy Style. T Green played all over Doggy Style. He played on all of my shit back then. But then that brought Butch, Ricky Ross, Dave. It's a dog. That came from T Green because them was his homies. David Ruffin he was actually playing bass for the Dramatics too.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Damn, I thought I put this motherfucker on
It's a dog. That was classic.
All of, like I brought those musicians that to us. You know what I mean?
Shit, your name should have been the facilitator, goddamn.
Damn. I mean,
on them albums.
Now, when I be thinking about it now, I be like, God damn. I be like,
nah, bro.
Shit.
Yeah.
And I ain't never got a dime from none of that, but I ain't tripping.
Right. That's some bullshit.
You know, it's just like, damn. Wow. I was just my thing was
you being a team player,
and
man.
what that was what we was what our mission was to build Dre up. Like we wanted to put all our energy and all the stuff that we was doing because we had it cracking in the street. That's how I brought the tape to him to hear. He was like, that shit is dope, but it was already cracking.
Yeah, right.
We had that shit popping in the street already, but we stopped everything we was doing and put all our energy into making him a superstar.
Yeah.
You know, which opened the door and the floodgates for now. He got Eminem and 50 Cent and Kendrick and all these other guys.
For sure.
And then I opened up that door with that, and then went over to Def Jam and opened the door for Jay-Z, for DMX, Redman, Method Man, Case, Foxy Brown. Excuse me.
You pretty much saved Def Jam.
Yeah,
back then.
And all of those people.
So you did records for them people?
I didn't do records for them, but I opened up the door because they was about to go. They was about to go under.
Yeah,
and they paid for my album with credit cards. I didn't even know it. I was getting the cash, so I didn't give a fuck. They gave me my budget.
No, you're right.
I didn't give a fuck. And they, in the beginning, I don't think they really was like, you know, like
that is gonna go.
Really, you know, they didn't know.
Yeah,
I knew.
Yeah.
I knew what I was doing. Shit.
Yeah.
And what I did was I went over to Dre them, because I knew they told me that they was looking for songs for the Blood and Rim soundtrack. So I went over there and I talked to Mike Lynn. Dre was in there. I talked to Mike Lynn and he was like, we got the Blood and Rim soundtrack. So he said, come with me, come sit in the car. Same thing I did with Endo Smoke. Let's sit in the car.
Yeah.
Got in the car, played it. He was like, nigga, this shit is hard as fuck. And we let Dre hear it. You know, he's a super duper critiquing guy. He was like, he was kind of like, I don't know if I like that, you know. But I didn't care. I'm like, shit, nigga, this shit is hard.
Boy, this shit is goddamn.
Yeah, I said, nigga, this
the biggest song on there, motherfucker.
Ended up being the first single.
Yeah.
Jimmy was like, oh, this is the first single.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
First single. Then we took it. We took the single and re-released it as my first single.
Yeah, and it kept going
for the regulate the G-Funk era.
Yeah,
and then bam, we dropped This DJ right on the top of that motherfucker. Then bam, hit him with Do You See right on top of that. That shit, it was moving.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, it was dope.
Yeah. So shit, I wanted to ask you, man. So who would be your top 5 West Coast producers?
I say Dr. Dre,
right?
Battle Cat,
okay, Battle Cat,
DJ Quick.
I was just about to say
that.
That's 3.
Let me see. Shit, I know somebody might get mad at me. Shit.
Oh no, they gonna be alright. They'll be alright. They'll be alright.
Let me see. So that's 3.
Yeah. You got goddamn Dre.
DJ Pooh is
Pooh.
1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
4.
God, dog, it's a lot.
Cause it's some producers that. Cause I definitely agree with you. Definitely with Quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely Quick. Battle Cat, I definitely fuck with Battle Cat. Definitely. Dre too.
Yeah.
So I just kind of wanted to just kind of see what type of gauge you had, because I know it's a lot.
I know some other guys that's vicious too. Like I like the Mechanics a lot.
Okay.
I don't know if people really even know about the Mechanics that much, but the Mechanics is hard. They from the Bay. Shit. The Mechanics. I could get the name of the gang of guy. Ant Banks was my guy. Just I love the vicious.
Ant Banks.
Shit, it's a gang of niggas.
More than 5 though.
No, but
Dre, Battle Cat, Quick, DJ Pooh.
Then you said the Mechanics.
The Mechanics, but I might damn near. Shit.
Nah,
the Mechanics.
Cause I wanted to know, like,
EA Ski is dope as fuck.
okay.
It's a gang of niggas. It's a gang of
That's
niggas.
tough because I really never did know the producers that produced some of that stuff for E4. That I mean, I
It's
that
god
Bay
damn
Area.
Rick Rock.
Rick Rock, yeah.
Rick Rock.
Yeah,
Rick Rock is another one, dope as fuck.
Okay. Okay.
Shit, and then but Johnny J was a really dope. Well, he did like mainly all the Tupac shit.
Okay,
but he was still dope.
Johnny J.
Yeah,
Is that the,
you got Arabian Prince. You got
oh shit.
Is Johnny J a Hispanic or something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's a gang of motherfuckers.
That's shit. You because I didn't know if you had ever did any co-producing with Quick.
Nope.
Okay.
We're supposed to do a record together.
Okay.
Quick is
dope
different.
Yeah, dope ass producer.
Quick is it's hard trying to get us together.
Yeah. But it was saying like just like how
That's
people
my
think
guy,
that,
though.
you know what I'm saying? Well, shit,
Everybody
y'all fuck with these people over here.
Yeah.
We never did ever got a chance to do anything with it, but it's the same as like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
damn, as you saying that, I'm like, damn, man, you and Quick. I'm over here in my head like,
no, we're supposed to do one together. This Funky right here.
DJ Funky. Coalition DJ. What's happening?
Funky.
That's Khujo. Oh, you doing the show?
Yeah. No, it's all good.
Good.
Go ahead,
Take
it. Go ahead, take it.
So like, that ain't one.
Oh yeah.
Funky. What's up?
Oh boy,
Hey.
we're gonna definitely put that on deck. Stop that.
That's all
You
good.
gotta do it.
Oh yeah.
Fan, man. Like, what up, man?
Hey, what's up?
All right, so look, man, Warren G, we know you got the sauces here, and can you tell us a little bit? Ew, let's see what you got.
Yes, indeed.
I see you got this rub here.
Yeah, that's the OG rub. That's one of my small 5-ounce bottles. It's more poultry. Really, really good rub. Everybody love it, and when you see me on there saying who put that paint on that, that's what I be putting on there.
Paint where that
The OG rub. And then I have my all-purpose rub. You could put this on anything. I put it in salad. I put it on egg whites. I put it on anything, like and everything. And sometimes I even do a mystery mix with this, and it turns out incredible. But this is an all-purpose. You can put it on anything.
No.
My briskets and stuff, my beef ribs, I use this. And it's just some good sauces. It was all inspired by my dad cooking.
That's your dad
And family. No, that's me on there.
That's you?
Yeah, that's me standing there. I'm in East Oakland on that picture, cooking in front of everybody in the hood.
Oh, it's the hat that's throwing me
Oh
off.
yeah,
You got a big hat.
yeah. But my dad, he used to cook a lot and cook for us, and that vibe stuck with me. So I just tried to do it everywhere I went.
Yeah.
Even when I was on the spot. No matter, even today, like when I'm on tour, Snoop was like, "Nigga, we need to hire Warren to cook for on the tour." I was like, nigga.
Like that.
I said, "Hell no, shit! I gotta perform in my show, and then I do your show too, and be cooking. Y'all gonna have to break mega bread." So
get your money for it.
Yeah, I'm like, God damn. Now if they was gonna break bread with it, then hey, some serious bread out. Let's do it. But I was cooking anyway. So I
got a serious ass rig, bro.
Oh yeah,
serious. That's how I knew you was for goddamn real. When I seen that motherfucking that rig you got.
Oh yeah. I got it out here.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get some lamb chops on that thing, bro.
I got you. That's
some lamb loins, bro. We're gonna have to get both of them.
Watch out and let me season it up for you. It'll be the best lamb you can have.
Let's get it.
So do you be doing pop-ups out here in Atlanta?
Well, I did one just to like get people to taste everything, because everywhere I was going, people was like, "Warren, when you we want to taste some of the barbecue."
I'm like,
such and such. So I was like, "Damn, I got to do something to let everybody taste it." I wish I could have reached out to everybody, like all y'all. If I'd have known everybody's number, I'd have had the whole thing flooded. It was a lot of people. It was about maybe like 2,000 people, maybe.
Damn.
And I fed all of them. I cooked me and my homeboy Fat Cat and YG, we cooked all night. It was just 3 of us.
Damn.
We cooked all that shit. Briskets. I seasoned all the briskets. I did everything. I trimmed them, cut them up. I made them look like they like a bean. I trimmed them up.
Damn.
You know, I did everything on that part. And then we Fat Cat and them, they started to cook. I ain't gonna lie, I did go home for a couple hours to get some sleep. And I came back and I took over because Fat Cat went down. My big guy, Fat Cat weighed about, he probably about 400 pounds. Yeah, he had to go lay it down. So I took over. And it was cool though. We had a good time. It was a lot of beautiful ladies, a lot of spades, dominoes, good music playing. It was just fun. We had the pool. It was cool. We was having a good time. Just
Man, you doing it again?
I got to do it.
Hell yeah. Shit, man.
I'm gonna figure it out this time. I'm gonna get this time. I want to do it.
Man, we'll go ahead and close it out, man. Hey, Warren G, let the people know where they can find you at.
Hey, you can find me at warreng.com. You can find me at Warren G on Instagram. You can find me at The Regulator on Twitter. You can find me at Warren G Funk on TikTok. Warren G on Facebook. Most of it is Warren G except for Twitter. Yeah. That's at Regulator. Okay. Yeah.
All right, Joe. Let them know where they can find you.
Yeah, what's happening, man? You can catch your boy, man, on KHUJOGOODIE on Instagram. Yo, man, follow me on, subscribe to my YouTube page, Khujo Goodie Zone 1. You know what I'm saying? Holler at me on TikTok, man, Khujo Goodie ATL. Don't forget to catch me on Say Less Radio. I don't play nothing but Dungeon Family classics and new material. Holla at your boy, man. We at FleetRadioNetwork.com. Check out the new song I just dropped, man, with Smokey Joe called Cooking. Man, you gotta fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I'm out of here, man.
It's a banger.
Go get it right now.
Hey, yo, and you can find me at 216DJPAPI.com. That's 216DJPapi.com. And then you can find me at 216DJPAPI on all platforms. That's 216 DJ Papi, all platforms. And make sure y'all tune in to Showtime Radio every Saturday morning on Hip Hop 95 on iHeart. I play number bangers. I get exclusive music from the artists. And then I hit y'all with some classic joints. Hopefully Warren G can maybe bless me with something that ain't came out or something that is out. Yeah. Tune in this week. I got y'all. And on that note, we out. Peace.
It's showtime. It's lights, cameras, action.